Hello and welcome to the Super Basement Bro Show. I'm Connor and I'm joined by Hasten.
Hello.
Tanner had to run to work, so me and Hasten will be carrying the load for the Ubisoft and Square Enix conference.
He's not a big fan
recaps.
of these two companies anyway.
Yeah,
So.
Tanner. Yeah, and a lot of the games I don't think would necessarily appeal to Tanner anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's E3 week. We've been watching all the conferences and whatnot and going through them one by one. And you can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. We're posting about it, and also we got videos up for all the conferences so far. Including Xbox, Bethesda, EA. We're going to have the Nintendo one go up as well. Stadia, yeah, exactly. So go like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We'd really appreciate it. We love your guys' feedback and help. But let's go ahead and start out here with Ubisoft. What did you think overall? Just baseline thoughts, and then we'll kind of do a rundown of Ubisoft.
Overall of Ubisoft,
yeah.
I felt like it was a one and done thing. Like I felt like Watch Dogs Legion was their big thing, and from there they just kept announcing the same. Like we knew what was going to happen. Mm-hmm. People came on stage and danced.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
always at Ubisoft.
But Watch Dogs Legion's kind of cool. Like there's so many playable characters. Like
yeah.
You could just jump in and play as anyone. Now, I hated Watch Dogs 2. I could not get into it. I did not like it.
It's the same way.
But Watch Dogs Legion kind of looks interesting. I've got to watch some more gameplay on it and kind of see what it's all about. But it does look pretty cool.
And we have a while, too. I mean, they announced 2020 for that as well. March, I think, which is another one of those kind of disappointing things because I've
got so much to do around that time already.
What do we have this fall? This fall is empty.
Now.
It's crazy. This is like the first fall in a long time.
Or drop it January. Nothing's happening in January.
I don't know why more developers don't drop games in January and the summer. I feel like the summer is usually really dead too, and that's like a perfect time to release
this stuff
games.
all needs to be spread out. Like you guys all drop it fall and spring. Like,
always.
Why don't you do summer?
Summer would be awesome.
Fuck.
For real, seriously. And January is perfect too because it's like right after Christmas. It's kind of like a lull time. Like, you know, it's cold out. Mm-hmm. That's perfect time. Yeah, I'm with you. Ubisoft, for me, out of all the press conferences so far, I think is my least favorite. Only because, not that it was bad by any means, but it was just pretty forgettable overall. Like, there was only a couple games in it that really piqued my interest a little bit. But even then, like, I'm with you. I'm kind of burned out with Watch Dogs. I didn't really love the second one. I remember me and you liked the first one back in the day. But
I think we both beat it.
We both beat it, yeah. And it was a good game, but I'm not like a huge fan of the series, but like you, I am interested in this game. And I think what they showed was really compelling and unique.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was whatever. It was a so-so conference for me. But we start out with an Assassin's Creed Symphony, which was really cool if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed. I loved when they kicked in like the AC3 theme song and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I mean, me and you have played at least the old ones. I guess we haven't played crazy amounts of the new ones. But we played every Assassin's Creed that came out every year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were big into the Assassin's Creed thing. And then
up until like
the games got
Unity?
like really bad. They just got really bad for like 3 years and we just stopped playing it.
It was once Unity hit. Like once Unity hit, I like gave up, honestly.
I can't even imagine the amount of time like I could look into it and see how much I actually played Black Flag. Even after I beat it, just like selling around and doing random garbage, but
I still like sometimes get an itch to want to go back and play Black Flag. I wish they'd just do a sequel to Black Flag. That'd be so cool. Or at least something that was, you know, like pirate themed or boat themed too or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, that was the way they opened it. Kind of surprising because they didn't just start out with a Just Dance thing. They usually do that. They saved that for
midway through.
Yeah,
they're like, people might not be watching now.
Yeah,
Legion. Maybe we can dance now on the stage.
And that's what I was thinking too. It was weird because it's like Just Dance appeals to the mass market more so than like hardcore gamers, I'd say. Yeah. So it was weird that they put that in the middle of the conference because it's like, who there was like, heck yeah, Just Dance time, let's go. Like, it was a weird kind of decision. No one. Yeah. But
dancers.
I don't know. Exactly. But then we got our Watch Dogs Legion first look. This game had been leaked, and you can play as any NPC in the game. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I thought it was funny when they played as like the grandma and stuff. That's like
a retired assassin, and she shoots someone in the back of the head.
That was funny. Yeah, and I wonder if she plays different. Like it looks like she's slower.
She walked slower.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like every character plays different like that. How long have they been making this game?
That's the thing is, like, they also said that every character is unique. Like, how?
If that's the case, you've been making this game for 6 years.
Yeah, like I don't know if I necessarily believe them yet.
No,
like,
I think it's going to be most of them play the same.
Yeah, I think there's going to be like 200 unique characters, right? And then they just kind of like copy and paste a lot of them to certain characters, you know, because they're going to be like, who's going to go over 200 characters, you know, like nobody, you know. They probably have a limit because there's probably like how many NPCs in this game? Freaking
30, 40, 50?
Probably more than that.
What NPCs do they mean? Like, you can't just play it for anyone on the street.
Anyone on the street is what they're saying.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I call.
So every character down there is playable.
Every character.
I just don't. No way.
Yeah,
that's not possible.
I don't believe it either. But that's what they said. Like they said, anyone you see on the street, any person you walk into. So picture freaking what's like a game with a ton of people. A Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
You're playing Grand Theft Auto. You can play as anyone on the street. You can just go up and play as them. And they're unique storylines and characters. I don't know if I believe it yet. I'll believe it when I see it, I guess.
I mean, I guess they showed gameplay, but like,
yeah,
I feel like they switched to specific characters. Like they switched to the grandma because it's like, this is funny. Right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And it was trending on Twitter. Like it was like, you could play as a grandma in Watch Dogs Legion.
It is a pretty big deal because I mean, is there any other game where you can play as an old person? Like a person that old anyway?
Senior Simulator.
Yeah, I don't know. My favorite game.
You just wait to die.
Senior Simulator. But yeah, this game, I think it looks pretty interesting. It was the most tantalizing thing for me at Ubisoft conference, but we'll see. I don't know if I believe the whole NPC, everyone playable thing. Yeah. If it's true, though, they have me interested for sure, because that would be a big deal.
Collector's editions.
Yeah, collector's editions.
Cool, actually.
They do, like this big skull thing they got.
Skull. I imagine that one's probably in the 200s though.
Yeah, that one looks awesome. I did notice. I was wondering. I was like, are there going to be kids in this game? They can't have kids, right? Because if you can play as the kid, people are going to be running around shooting people as a kid or like jumping off of buildings as a kid.
I mean, I would imagine somewhere on the streets there's a child. Unless like children have been banned.
That's like that's what I was wondering.
We're in China now.
I was specifically looking during the trailer to be like, are there any kids here?
I didn't even think about that until you just mentioned it.
Yeah, and I didn't see any. It made me think of it because of the old woman. I was like, well, if they have old people, do they have kids? They're babies. Like, can you play?
You just jump in as the baby in the stroller.
Yeah, like run around with like a freaking AK or something.
I don't know. That's weird. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but cool collector's editions for them. You can go check those out. And then we got Brawlhalla Adventure.
Oh yeah, this was crazy.
Update.
I'm sure Tanner would have liked this.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows about it, but yeah, the Jake and Finn and also
right now.
What's her name? The princess is available today in Brawlhalla as playable fighters.
For free? Or I wonder if you have to pay for them.
That's what I was wondering, because Brawlhalla itself is free, so it's like...
Their DLC you must pay for, right?
Yeah, because otherwise how are they making any money? Like, I bet you they cost money. I think they'd advertise it as free if it was free. But, yeah, you can go download them today. That's kind of cool, I guess. Brawlhalla, yesterday. Brawlhalla is just a copycat of Smash Bros. Just like a
it's pretty cool. I mean, it's free.
It's fun to play with friends.
Why not try it?
Yeah, if you're bored and sitting around, it's a fun game to pop off the Joy-Cons and play. Or whatever, if you played on Switch. But,
and if you don't have Smash. If you have Smash, just play Smash.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll know the characters.
Yeah, you'll actually know them instead of them being generic fighters. But it's kind of cool that they're adding like guest characters like this. Like, it would be kind of cool if Brawlhalla became like a Smash Bros-esque for like cartoon characters or something. You know, like next they add SpongeBob or something. Yeah.
Good boy.
Oh yeah.
Good doggies next on the
highlight for a lot of people of the show.
Actually, this Ghost Recon, I never played Wildlands.
Me neither.
But this Ghost Recon looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
They didn't show any gameplay though, which sucks.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll see how that is. But I love John Bernthal.
Love him.
In most things that, like everything.
We've met him.
Yeah, we've met him. So I'm hoping like he's a main character in it, and he's not just like in this trailer. You know what I mean?
It's one of those things with celebrities where it's like, you know, with Keanu Reeves on Xbox conference.
It's like I feel like Keanu Reeves is gonna die. He's gonna like be the mentor and die.
Exactly.
And get killed in like the first 3-4 cutscenes.
I bet you he's like a cameo. Like he's in it for 20 minutes, you know, or something, and then gone.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering the same thing about John Bernthal. He seems like he's a big character in it. So hopefully he's more like how...
What I like is they're bringing celebrities, like...
Yeah.
Actor power in. Kind of like the same thing with Cyberpunk. Like, you have this actor that's known for, like, crazy action stuff that's going to be playing in this game.
Yeah.
You're going to have character development in this game.
I feel like...
Which, in Ghost Recon, like, usually there's, like, you're not fighting for anything real. You know what I mean? In this one, maybe you are, because you're fighting for your brothers and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, the concept seems kind of cool. And also, I think having celebrities in games, you know, sometimes it's not the best, but... I feel like it makes people who aren't gamers
jump into it,
and also makes certain games like this seem more appealing and like more they take it more seriously. They're like, oh, what? John Bernthal's in this? That's really cool. Or Norman Reedus from Walking Dead. What's with Walking Dead actors being in games lately?
They've been exploding. Just like anybody that's been in Walking Dead is pretty much exploded.
Yeah, next we'll have Andrew Lincoln, Rick Grimes, and
maybe I don't know. He kind of screwed himself because he stayed in there for 9 years.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Daryl's still getting big.
Yeah.
So he's still in the show.
He's still going. He's gonna be like the new lead character apparently. Yeah. So, but yeah, he came out with a dog. That was nice. Cute dog. We like dogs.
I love doggos.
Dog's good. Doge is good. And then just more information. One thing about Ubisoft's press conference that I wasn't a huge fan of is so much of it was like for games that have already come out, like updates to Division or For Honor, you know, and it's like these games are like a year or two old. You know?
That's what Ubisoft does that a lot though. Like The Division is one of those games that competes for best ongoing game every year. Yeah. And then For Honor, like apparently it's gotten a huge resurgence and like people are loving it. So I don't know. I have it.
Me too. It was free on Gold,
I don't know if it's free. Like I don't know if I have to pay for all this DLC.
I can't remember.
But I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, there was also I jumped into For Honor and I wasn't a huge fan of it. I only played it.
It's kind of weird.
Minutes. I'd have to play it. I imagine.
I think it had a couple free weekends.
Yeah.
That you probably jumped into it with.
And I think if I played it with friends, it might be more fun. But
that's another thing because I thought we were all gonna buy it and then I was the only one that bought it when it launched. I was like, oh.
Yeah. There was a bunch of games like that. For props to Ubisoft for supporting their games, I guess.
Yeah.
But for E3, I kind of feel like it's a weird choice because there's a lot of people who are watching for something new, and you know, if I'm not into the Division, these trailers they were showing updates didn't make me want to get into it necessarily.
No. I mean, if it's free.
If it's free, yeah. I mean, but Ghost Recon Breakpoint is what the John Bernthal game's called.
There's a beta. September
5th. Cool. When does
so that means the game probably drops November?
I hope so. Hopefully
usually the betas are about a month or 2 months before.
Yeah.
So they can kind of test their servers.
I mean, hopefully it comes this year because nothing else is.
Yeah.
Then we got Terminator is coming to it. What's up with Terminator?
That was big. Terminator is in what was it?
Gears of War also.
Was it Gears?
Yeah.
Gears, and then it's also in this. So it's like
Terminators.
It's because of Dark Fate, so I'm sure they paid them, and they're like, "Hey, put our stuff in your game."
Advertise, and they're gonna pay Nintendo next to get them in Smash.
Terminator in Smash, gosh, that'd be brutal.
That would be,
and he'd be OP.
Yeah, it'd be the first movie character.
Screw you, you Italian plumber! You're gonna die.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is like the alternate skin for him.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Then we got this mobile game. Oh my gosh,
every single one of these companies had a mobile game.
Yeah.
And I'm so sick of mobile games.
And I know people were pissed about this too because Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell's in it. It was like a bunch of Ubisoft games. Characters are in it, but it's like a mobile game. So people were like, what the frick? We've been wanting a new Splinter Cell, but instead you just put the character from Splinter Cell into a mobile game and not make a new Splinter Cell.
These companies are just... They're pumping out these mobile games because they do make so much money.
They make a ton, yeah.
But why can't you just focus on your AAA games?
Yeah, it's one of those situations too where with the mobile games, I wonder if pricing ends up they make more money from like $1 game and then with all the microtransactions. Because like if you think about it, God of War, $60, you're done with it. There's no DLC or microtransactions. I wonder if that had made more money than... Oh no, freaking this mobile game Ubisoft's going to release. I
think that one would. That's the thing. Like, I think God of War would because like it was Game of the Year. And, like, so they're selling more of that.
I'd hope so.
But it's like when they start making like Watch Dogs Legion. I bet that mobile game makes more than Watch Dogs Legion.
Think so?
But not like God of War. Or...
yeah, or like Spider-Man or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then we get Just Dance. Yay. Woo!
We called it. We all got this correct.
We got this correct.
We all said that they were going to come out on stage and dance, and we were correct.
Yeah. It's a hard point to miss. It's just like the car with the Xbox conference. Like
I at least got 1 point.
You're guaranteed to get that point.
I got 2 points because I guessed that too.
Yeah, exactly. Easy money. Easy points. Then we go on to the For Honor update. Shadows of Hitokiri.
It's a limited time mode, isn't it?
That's what it seems like.
It says, like, limited time mode. So that's another thing. It's like they just announced a limited time mode that's going to be going away in a week.
Yeah, that's weird. And it's like you spent 3 minutes of your E3 press conference dedicating it to a limited time mode for, let's be honest, only people who are...
a game that's, like, 3 years old now.
3 years old, and the only people that care about this trailer are the people that actively still play that game. Mm-hmm. You know, because these new trailers for these games, I don't think bring in new people necessarily.
No. So. The things that are going to bring in people is if they go free to play or free to play weekend or you know,
or a new game like a For Honor 2. You know, then we get Rainbow Six Quarantine. This actually seems interesting. It's like a zombie 3-player co-op once again.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow Six.
But it's a full new game, isn't it? It's not just a mode.
Yeah,
like, they announced it as a full game.
Early 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just got bit, but never mind. Yeah, Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy once again. What is up with this 3-player co-op renaissance we're going through right now? It's amazing.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah. Like I guess
I have to buy all these, so that's the problem.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to.
Hopefully they just go on Game Pass or
eventually.
Something. Let's see. Division 2 trial this weekend. You can jump in.
Yeah. Actually, I
maybe we should jump in. We'll see.
I mean, it gets so much hype around it too. Like
people love it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know a lot of it. What's really a lot of people like about it is that the guns aren't just like fake guns; they're all real guns that you like can
in real life,
military weapons.
Oh, okay.
So
interesting. Division movie being made with Netflix. Jake Gyllenhaal, Jessica Chastain in it. Okay.
What's fun? What they spent? There was something about a game earlier with Netflix. What was it? Or with Ubisoft? They announced a game.
Oh, you're right. It was the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia guy. They spent so much time on that.
That was weird.
And it's only on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah.
You can't get it anywhere. It's exclusive to Apple TV
And that doesn't even launch till like what, November or something?
Yeah, and then this, like, they're just like Division movie coming out, which Division has a cool story behind it. And it's just like, we're just gonna skip this. Like, it was quick. They announced this quick and just kind of kept moving. It's
weird to me that, like, I get it. You want to show off, like, your products or, like, your owned stuff. Mm-hmm. But here you're talking to, like, the biggest movie fan here. Like, I love movies. I'm a huge movie fan, you know.
Did they announce that's coming to?
Weird.
It's
Netflix? The Division one is, yeah.
Okay.
But it's weird that they would spend time in a press conference, like, talking about that show. Like, Mythic Quest, I think it was called.
Mythic Quest, yeah.
Like, I mean, I get it. It's made by Ubisoft or whatever, but
it's not even made by Ubisoft.
Yeah,
it's helped with by. It's helped with by
the
Ubisoft from like. Yeah, they give like help, like ideas with it because it's not a game that they own. Mythic Quest isn't a real game. You know, it's like
it was really weird.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe
this Grim guy is like the main character, and he's like a what's it called? Like the people that developed the game.
Yeah, the creative director.
He's like the creative director and he has like a crazy ego. It was funny.
It was funny, yeah. I mean, and here's the thing, I freaking love It's Always Sunny. Like, that's one of my favorite TV shows, and so if it's anything like that, sign me up. But
there's multiple actors from Always Sunny.
Yeah, I noticed that, or like in a bunch of. There's actually some pretty notable actors in it, which is surprising. But I don't care. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do the Apple Plus service or whatever.
I don't have anything to watch it except for my phone.
Exactly. So it's like I don't know if
I've got so much to subscribe to. I'm not subscribing to that. You know what I mean?
Especially
if I want it, I'm just gonna
do a trial.
Steal it.
Yeah. Or just
from the internet.
Or just do like a month-long trial and then cancel. Binge everything. Boom, you're done. You know. Then Uplay Plus was confirmed. The subscription service. This seems terrible to me. $15 a month for every Ubisoft game.
They're like over 100 games, and it's like 50 of those are Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm paying for a subscription for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, 50 of those are Assassin's Creed, 50 of those are Rainbow Six.
This thing isn't going to work. So these companies are not being smart. This thing's not going to work if every company is doing their own subscription.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to divide up. and no one's gonna have exclusive games, and like the only ones that are gonna be able to actually do this are Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Yeah. With their exclusives. You know exactly. You can't put just Ubisoft games on your thing because people are just gonna buy that one game that year instead of paying $170 a year.
Yeah, that's way too high.
It's $174. It's as much as Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, way too high.
Whereas you get Xbox Game Pass, you get Xbox Gold, you get Xbox. Because with Xbox
PC Game Pass.
PC Game Pass. With Xbox Live Gold, you get 40 games a year for free.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and they regularly
and
update
they're free even after you cancel your subscription.
Yeah, it's a great deal. Like, if you're not on the Game Pass hype train, we keep talking about this. It's a great service. My concern with this is Ubisoft going to pull their support from Game Pass? Like,
I don't think they have too much on Game Pass, though, do they?
But what if they did? Like, what if there was a possibility we could be getting Ubisoft games, but we're not anymore because they're doing their own service? Like, that would suck.
Yeah.
Because, like...
Which they will. I mean, you're not going to get
the next
that
Assassin's
stuff
Creed
on there,
like,
you know?
Yeah, and that sucks because, I haven't played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or really Assassin's Creed Origins. I own Origins, but I haven't played it. But, like, if those were free on Game Pass, like, if Odyssey came to Game Pass, that'd be great. That I would actually consider jumping in then.
What they need to do, if they're smart, they need to drop these games on Game Pass and release a DLC with it that you have to pay for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how they would make their money off of this Game Pass thing. Really, is DLC and maybe some microtransactions. I don't know.
It'd be like that, but yeah, yeah. We don't want that, but don't give EA.
That's smart.
That is smart.
Yeah, F you, EA.
You can't have that idea for free. You have to pay me for that idea. 100 plus PC games. Oh, and that's another thing that was weird. Uplay Plus is only on PC right now. They said they want to bring it
not on console. Uplay is on consoles.
Yeah, I know.
Like the app is on consoles.
It's super confusing. I think they said they're planning to bring it to consoles eventually, but as of right now, only PC. So that's weird. A mistake, I feel like. It's also available on Stadia, though. So when that comes out.
That could be worth it, because otherwise you have to buy every game through Stadia, and it's weird.
Stadia's having a pretty big presence, I feel, so far at E3, like showing up.
Well, it's Google. They're just like, take our money.
Yeah, exactly.
Here you go. We're going to make this thing succeed.
We're going to will it into existence. Even if you don't want it, we will force you to have it. Roller Champions is that skating game, like... it looks like a Rocket League-esque skating game.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Rocket League?
Yeah.
Like, Ubisoft's making their own Rocket League.
It basically is, yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be the next Rocket League.
The alpha's out today, so I think you can play on PC, but it looks alright. Like,
it's a new sport. It's not a real sport, is it?
I don't think so.
So it's like a fake sport that they're making up. Where's Rocket League 2?
Yeah. One day we'll get it.
I don't know. Now they've started the seasons. You're never gonna get.
I don't think they'll do a Rocket League 2. Actually, I take that back. You're right. I think they'll just keep
updating
Fortnite.
This one.
Yeah, just keep updating it.
Did you see all the hype on Twitter? It's like Fortnite 2 or I Riot.
Oh my gosh,
it was hilarious.
Dude, the thing is like real talk. Like if Epic released a Fortnite 2, even if it wasn't really a Fortnite 2, but they put that title on there. And they released like a disc or a case, grandmas and shiz would be going to Target and be like, Fortnite 2
that just announced.
I'm gonna get that for my kiddos, my grandchildren.
It's just Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. It's just Fortnite. Like there's money to be made in that. Apparently, too, there was rumors of an Overwatch 2, so that's a game that.
They canceled some other game to make Overwatch 2. To focus on Overwatch 2.
And that's one of those games that I figured would always just be updated and never get a sequel, but there's...
I thought it would eventually. I mean, eventually you gotta update your game and do something different.
True.
These ongoing games can only go so far.
You'd hope.
It's like if you were still trying to continue playing World of Warcraft.
Oh, wait. Shoot.
Shoot, there's no World of Warcraft.
Blizzard is smart. But then we get our final reveal, which is the newest Ubisoft project coming out February 25th, 2020, Gods and Monsters. It's like, it looked like
that's right.
Breath of the Wild, but with
interesting.
Greek mythology or something.
Once I see some more gameplay, I might look into it.
Yeah, same. It does look interesting. That was one of the more exciting things for me. I mean, we'll wait until we see gameplay. As everybody's memed at this point, this E3 has been the E3 of cinematics. and no gameplay.
Everything. You just haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know how all these games that have only showed cinematics that come out spring, where are you going to announce it?
Yeah, where's the gameplay going to be? Are you going to do your own event, I guess? Like, that's really all they have.
I guess, but, like, that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, I don't ever see, like, companies just do... The only companies that do that are Nintendo and Xbox.
Yeah.
And PlayStation.
With State of Play. Now, I mean, they didn't before, but now they are. I mean,
so
maybe,
we'll see.
the PAXs or something.
Even, like, gameplay trailers don't really work because you're just showing a 2-minute trailer of gameplay. Usually you need to have, like, some kind of demo.
Extended.
Most of these games don't have it.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we get some gameplay of these games in the near future, not too long, because that's the most disappointing thing to me is the lack of gameplay so far. But otherwise, that was Ubisoft's press conference. So
that was it?
That was it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, not much. Like, overall, I mean, I'd give it a score of 5, 4. I don't know.
Yeah, that's about where I am. It was okay.
Yeah. I mean,
still higher than Nintendo's, but
for you, yeah. For me, definitely not. But, yeah. Like I think I like Bethesda's a little more because there was more games for my interest. But
gosh, I didn't like Bethesda's either.
Both pretty. It's been pretty mediocre so far. I mean,
it really hasn't been the greatest E3. I mean, Xbox really killed it. I feel like Xbox really did a great job.
I think so too. We'll get to Square Enix though, and I think Square Enix is actually
they did a pretty solid job as well. I mean, most of it.
Yeah,
kind of like
Nintendo for you.
This one, or no, not Nintendo. Who opened and ended big? I don't remember. I can't remember.
There's been too many conferences.
Nintendo opened and ended big for you because they opened with Smash and ended with Smash
and Breath of the Wild. So. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we'll stay tuned. We're gonna not in this episode, but we're gonna do a Square Enix recap as well. We can get our thoughts there. We thank you guys for listening.
Check us out on social media for all the E3 coverage as soon as it happens.
Mm-hmm. You can follow us at Super Bros Videos on Twitter and Super Basement Bros on Instagram. Leave us your guys' feedback. What excited you the most this E3? What have your thoughts been? Leave it in the comments. We really appreciate your guys' support and feedback, all that stuff. Like Hasten said, we're doing all sorts of E3 coverage, recaps for every conference. So
probably next Sunday this coming Sunday we'll have a thing where we kind of just talk about E3
as a whole,
everything. You know what I mean? And probably, I guess we can give our final scores on every conference.
Yeah, we could even rank them. We could even do our own personal rankings. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and have an awesome E3, guys. We will see you later.
Bye.